TJ with Robinhood Coins, and today we are hunting 6 boxes of $half. I'm really excited about this hunt because this week we got an extra box from my Southern bank that gave me the box that had the 26 silvers in it last week. One of my other banks shorted me, so it actually worked out to be an even 6. So that is cool, and hopefully we have a continuation of the 26 silvers that we got last week. So we're going to be looking for silvers, errors, proof coins, anything to add to our collection. And hopefully we have something really good for the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video. As always, to enter the giveaway, just comment on the video and we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. So with that, let's get into these rolls. Here is box number 1 all laid out. We didn't have any silver enders, but that doesn't mean there's not silver on the inside. So let's get in here and let's find out. And we are getting into roll number 8. And I think roll number 8 is going to have something for us to check out here. Check this out. What do you think? I think we have a 40% silver right there. And let's see what we got here. It is a 1968. That is great. That is a great start to the box. Roll number 8. We will check this for the repunch mint mark. That is awesome. Oh, my wife found a 1987 NIFC. That is great. We went on a big drought of these, and all of a sudden we have back-to-back weeks with an 87 NIFC. Very cool. Well, we are all done with box number 1, and while my wife and I were going through the clad looking for error coins and others, we found this 1976 bicentennial proof. I have to check the other ones that I found, but I could have swore that my other ones had the frosting or cameo, and this one does not. So I'm very interested in finding out what is up with this one. It doesn't look like it's silver. It looks very clad coppery on the side. So I don't know. I'll have to check and see if my other ones have a frosting. But also this coin right here is very interesting. It's almost like there is extra metal right there, but it's not punched through by the other side. It's not like this side was pushed in to cause that to stick out. And then same over here. And this, you can actually see the wing feathers are raised as if something pushed through this side, but you can see that's perfectly flat. Nothing pushed through. So if you guys, if anyone has ever seen anything like this, please let me know. It does look like it may have been in a fire, so maybe that is a welt from the metal melting. It started to melt maybe. I don't know. I would love to get your guys' feedback. Just very interesting. We had that 1987 NIFC, which was very cool. We had one 2016 NIFC. That was the only NIFC of the later 2000s that we found. And then the best find of the box is the 1968 Denver. Got to love the Silver Kennedys. All right, it's time for box number 2. More of the yellow Loomis rolls. Hopefully this one has more silver. And we are cracking into roll number 7. And it looks like roll number 7 is going to give us something here. We may have something, but man, it looks a little tricky. Part of the edges look very silvery, and then other parts look coppery. But let's see what we got. It's a 1967. That is very cool. Let's check it out. And look at that. It almost looks rusted. It has that rust color on several parts of it. But that is great. We will take a 40% silver all day long, rust or not. And we are getting into roll number 18. And we have a proof. Look at that. It is a 1998, and it's in nice shape. This may upgrade my album, or maybe one of my daughter's folders, Well, actually not their folders because they don't have proofs yet. I'm going to have to buy them albums that have the proof spots. But look at that. That is nice. And we are getting into roll number 26. And we are going to have a gold coin. Look at this. Look at that. It is golden, bright golden, probably gold plated or painted. This one maybe. Holy cow. Look at this. We have a 1973 Denver, super gold plated or gold painted, it really looks like. Not 100% sure, but still, it is pretty cool. We are getting into roll number 36, and it looks like roll 36 is going to give us something to look at here. Hopefully you guys can see it. This one is a little darker than normal. It could trick me, but I am pretty sure that right there, it's a 1967. That is very cool. Second 67 for this box. That makes silver number 2 for the box, silver number 3 for the hunt. That is awesome. Look at that. That's a nice one too. A little messed up on the head, but still not bad. Oh, and looks like roll number 47 may produce another silver. I didn't know for sure, and so I just looked at it before showing because I was really curious about a couple of these that look like they may be proofs, but they weren't. But you know what? We will take a 1966 regardless. That is cool. Silver number 3 of the box. That is great. All right, box number 2 turned out to be a decent box. We had 3 silver, a 66, and 2 67s. We had that nice looking 1998 proof, the 1973 gold painted or plated, and then we had a decent 2009 and a kind of worn 2016 NIFC. But now we have box number 3, so let's get into these rolls. All right, box number 3 and box number 4 were duds. Just a couple NIFC, nothing really cool to talk about, but we have box number 5 next. All right, we have box number 5 laid out right here. Let's get in here and hopefully we have some silver, some proofs, something good. That's an interesting looking one. And look at that. I was wondering if this was going to be a silver. And it is 1968. Man, that is worn. Look at that. And it also looks coppery. That is crazy. Makes me want to check a few of these others. But we will keep on going. And my wife will check for anything that we miss. Look at that. First silver on the board. Very cool. All right, we are getting into roll number 10. Would love to find another silver. And it looks like we have something interesting to look at. Let's see if you guys see anything that looks silvery. Little 40%ery. And it's a 1966. That is good stuff. That is silver number 2. We will take it. And we are cracking into roll number 11. Roll number 11, and it looks again. This one almost looks like we have 2, but one of them I think is coppery. So first off, I think, yep, that one's a 1967. And then the next one was actually an ender, but it's just a 1984. Just had kind of a green edge to it right there. But let's take a look at that 1967. That is great. Very cool. All right, we are getting into roll number 12. Roll number 12. And it is a really interesting 1968. Holy cow, we gotta check a look at this. The edge just looks very different. Almost looks like 90% sandwiched with copper. Wow, that is different. I have not seen one of those like that. That is crazy. And we are getting into roll number 29. And roll number 29 looks like it's going to have something interesting to look at. Check it out. See if you see the 40%er. I think we have silver. I think it's right there. It's a 1967. That is great. That is really great. So we will have the wife check the clad, and let's check out this 1967. Look at that toning too. The left of the coin right there. That's really nice. I like that toning. The back's nicely toned as well. Silver number 5 on the board. All right, we are getting into roll number 30. Hopefully we can keep this silver streak going. That would be great. And it looks like we have another 40%er. Let's check that out. I think it's right there. I don't really see anything else unless that one is, which it isn't. So let's see. 1969. That is very cool. That is awesome. That is number 6 on the board. Roll 30. We still have 20 more rolls to go. And let's get into roll number 33. Hopefully find us some more silver. And we have another 1969. But look at this. That is not like any silver that I have ever seen. Holy cow. That is nuts. And let's check this out. It's pretty dinged up. Look how beat up that is. That is really beat up. But you know what? Silver is still silver. It's still worth the precious metal, no matter how beat up it is. All right, let's crack in and roll number 34. See if we can't keep that silver streak going. And it looks like we have 2. Let's check this out. Let's see if you see it. I think there's 2. Hopefully you guys can see that coloration. We have 1 right there. We have 1 right there. And let's see what the years are. Another 1966 with some nice little toning on it. That is cool. And the back even got a little extra toning right there too. 1968 in decent shape, so we can check for that repunched mint mark. Very cool. Man, 2 in a row. That does not happen often. And we are getting into roll number 36 right here. Just hoping that silver continues. And this one's easier to spot. Check that out. We got another one. Again, I hope that coloration is coming through on the video because it is pretty clear to spot. It's a 1967 and it looks like it's in decent shape. Got that greenish colorish to it. Got to love it. Man, this is so exciting. That is 10 silver. And we are getting into roll number 39. And roll number 39 looks like it's going to have some more silver. Check that out. It is right there. No, 1969, another one. That is incredible. Look at that. Number 11. Here's a wrap up of box number 5. Man, that was a fun hunt. We had a total of 11 40% silvers. That was really cool, including this 1966 right here, decent shape. We had this decent 1968. Well, really, if it wasn't for the gunk that's on it, that kind of kills it. But we also had this 1969 that wasn't bad. But still, just really cool to find 11 silvers in the box. We had a total of 4 NIFCs that we're going to keep. 3 2010s and a 2011. And then we had these two that we're going to send back. One has a permanent marker on it, and this one has the Ring of Death. So we'll send those back. But overall, fun box. All right, let's get into this box and let's see if we can get a silver ender. And I think we have one right there. Look at that. I am 99% sure, and I think that might even be a 90%er. Look at that. That one looks silvery to me. All right, let's take a look at the rest of these. All right, this is roll number 1. This is the one that I think is an ender, and I didn't want to keep it in its spot. I wanted to go ahead and open it just because I was excited, and I wanted to see what it is, and it looks like it is a 40%er. It's a 1968 in decent shape, except for that gunk right there on the back, but I mean in the front, that's decent. Not bad at all. We will check that for the repunch mint mark. And it's good to have this box kicked off with 1 already. Man, we are getting into roll number 32 right here. Roll number 32, and I don't know. That one is looking fishy. Let's see what you think. Let's see what it is. And we have a 1967 right here. Check that out. We have another silver in the box. Second silver. Got to love that. Let's crack into roll number 35. And I think roll 35 is going to give us a proof. If not, these are some interesting looking coins. Look at how thick several of those coins are. We will start off with that one, and it's a proof. Then we'll grab that one, which is not a proof. And finally, that one, which also is not a proof. Look at that. Those are just interesting, though. But we do have this 1985. Got to love that. I don't know that I have a 1985. We will have to check the folder, the book. Very cool, though. It's got some dirt that's making the mirror-like fields look pretty dirty, but still, that is great. All right, so here is the overall wrap-up, and man, that was a fun hunt. We ended up with a total of 17 40% Kennedys. 11 of them came out of box number 5, but 4 out of the 6 boxes had at least 1. So that was really cool. And we had 2 proofs that are going to upgrade my albums. I double checked just now, and this 1998 is barely better than the existing 1998 that I have. Now this 1985 is a little bit better than the one that I have. A little bit, I mean, it's noticeably better. So that was not as much of a tough call as the 1998. And then we had this 1976 bicentennial, and it just does not look like there's any frosting on there at all. And I have another one that does have frosting, and so I don't know what happened. I don't know why that is. If you guys know, I looked in the red book. I don't see anything that shows any kind of difference except for the silver and non-silver, and that is definitely non-silver. So I just don't know. We also had this 1987 Denver NIFC. That was cool. And we had 11 2002 and beyond NIFCs. We had that one burnt coin. I think that's what it is. Looking forward to your guys' comments on that one. And then we had the yellow painted or gold painted coin. Just looking at it closer, I really do think this was painted, or either that it was just a really bad plate job if it was plated. But overall, that was a fun hunt. Well, for this video, we are going to have two Robinhood coins giveaways. We are going to have a 1966 with some toning, and then there'll be a second giveaway, which is this 1967, also has a little bit of toning on it. As always, to enter these giveaways, just comment on the video, and we will use a random comment picker next Saturday to pick the winner. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. It was a lot of fun for us. If so, smash that like button. If you like our content, hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos or giveaways, and we will see you on the next hunt.